Don't know how good that looked on camera, but we gonna find out. Today we're taking a look at a ton of dope pickups, as well as a sneaker that might change some of our top 10 sneakers of the year list so far. So let's jump into this. Ooh, okay, I know what this is. I don't even know if this is released globally yet. We got some very different paper on the inside. Ooh, okay, this is the Jordan 1 Low Kai 54. Jordan brand does some kind of Kai 54 sneaker, I pretty much think every single year. And they chose a Jordan 1 Low for 2023 in this green and red color scheme, which is kind of mismatched from right to left. This left pair, there's green suede on the toe box. This right pair, it has red leather on the toe box. A little bit strange. But the small amount of leather that you do get on this pair of shoes actually feels pretty nice. You can see it's a tumbled leather and it feels pretty soft to touch. And the black overlays are kind of like this felt material. You might be able to get away with calling this a nubuck or a suede, but it doesn't feel amazing either. It's definitely an interesting pair, and the Kai 54 collaboration in the past has done some pretty cool sneakers. These I don't mind. If it was not mismatched with the material and the colors, I feel like I would like these things a lot more than I do. If these haven't released already in the US, then I'm not entirely sure when they're going to release. All right, we got yet another Nike box. Okay, yeah, this is one that I've been anticipating to take a look at. This is the Nike Terminator Low. I can see these things kind of working. The leather is not too bad at all. It feels pretty buttery in hand. There's another Terminator Low, which we'll take a look at in a minute, which I think is my favorite. I just kind of wanted to try out the Terminator Low silhouette in general, because I feel like Nike is going to be pushing this silhouette pretty hard. I imagine we see a bunch more of these things knocking around. These are not bad, especially if you can manage to pick these things up on sale or for retail price. I don't think this colorway is bad by any means. I will also mention real quick, you do get some extra laces. I feel like I'm gonna stick with the navy ones. I feel like the navy ones are the way to go. This is another one. Okay, we got another Nike box. Ooh, way better. This is the Nike Terminator Low. I believe they call this the Liberty color, and the materials feel way freaking better. This is a much nicer colorway as well. Again, in my opinion, you might prefer some of the more louder options. Really nice soft tumbled leather, and then you've got different variations of suede, very soft. And then you've got the tongue, which is in this really interesting woven material, which feels really soft as well. Overall, this is a phenomenal colorway. I think these would actually look really sick on foot. I feel like the Terminator is kind of like a mix between like an Air Force One and a pair of Dunks. It finds like a weird midpoint. I don't know if you ever felt like you needed a midpoint between those two sneakers from Nike. Okay, so I'm just taking a look on the Nike sneakers app, and apparently this colorway is dropping on July the 30th. Either way, definitely my favorite Terminator colorway I've seen so far. Definitely gonna need my knife for this. And I did also have to pay resale. This is definitely not a retail hit. One of the hottest sneakers in 2023, this pair right here. Ooh, and this colorway, I gotta say. So this is the Adidas Samba Sporty and Rich collaboration. Very nice little Adidas hang tag over there. It's a little pearl chain, which is pretty interesting. Well, I gotta say, this is a really nice feeling pair of shoes. Like, the materials they used feel freaking incredible, especially if you manage to get these things for retail. I feel like you would be pretty happy. The suede feels really nice. It's got a nice texture to it. The leather feels incredibly thick and incredibly soft. I've said this in the past, but I'm kind of struggling to jump on the Samba wave. I don't think I've really given it a good enough try. It just looks like a pair of shoes that I wouldn't typically wear. But when I saw this Sporty and Rich collaboration, I gotta say, this is the colorway that kind of stood out to me. I really like the blue mixed with the sail upper. It really hasn't changed much on the silhouette in general, just probably made it feel a lot more premium. In fact, I've had a regular Samba and that feels like, yeah, it didn't feel great. I might have had the vegan version though. Definitely one of the most hyped sneakers right now, and I feel like Adidas is really relying on this pair. So yeah, I imagine they start pumping out the collaborations more and more as we get deeper into 2023. All right, we got our last Nike package. We got that classic Stussy box, or Stussy. Ooh, a lot of added extras. Take a look at these. Stussy Nike Vandal High with freaking loads of extras. These feel way more, I don't know, flimsy or kind of like a different material than I'm used to with like the hemp versions of the Air Force One that was kind of like the last Stussy collaboration with Nike. Even the midsole feels pretty flimsy in comparison. It's a pretty simple, straightforward collaboration. Nothing too crazy going on here. You know what? I've actually seen the Volt and that kind of looks cool, like a Cool little summer vibe. This was the only colorway that dropped on Nike sneakers. The other two, which I think are the ones that I prefer, the black and then the sail colorway, those two were Stussy exclusive, so I didn't manage to pick those things up. I think it's kind of a cool look. Let me know what you think of these. Did you manage to grab them? Did you want to grab them? I think they're still sitting actually, so this may just become your next summer staple. And it comes in another bag. Oh, they are soft. Yes, guys, we're looking at Crocs over here on the channel today. We're doing that. I went there. This is the Crocs Dylan Clog. They're kind of a mixture between a regular pair of Crocs and a, I guess, mule. Some of those like Birkenstock looking mules. Also, the texture on the top kind of is made to replicate leather. I think that's what they're going for with this, but it is obviously completely foam and therefore comes with a foam shoe price tag of I think just like 50 bucks. Now, I've got to slide my feet into these things and see how they feel. They're gonna be breathable? I highly doubt it. Tell you what, they're kind of a vibe. Not gonna lie, these might be onto something here. It is just so soft, and it's actually a lot softer than you would find when you're wearing like regular leather mules. I mean, obviously a lot more comfortable. Only thing I'm a little bit worried about is the breathability. I think I'd have to test it out to just see like if I wear them for an extended period of time, how hot is it going to get in these things. Wear them around for a little bit, and for anybody who's interested, just hit me up and I'll let you know what I think of them. If you were interested in a pair of mules and you didn't want to pay the price of some of those more like premium leather and suede mules that are out there, maybe a pair for 50 bucks just to see if you like the thing. A final package, let's get into these. Something that I've been anticipating for a very long time now. I feel like they've been rumored to drop like every single month for the past 3 months. So as you can see, we've got the brand new Sail and Gray Nike SB box. Okay, the Born and Raised Nike Dunk Low. Wow, these things are pretty crazy. Here's all of the extra laces. There's a tons. You've got 3 different sets. You've got some white oval shaped laces, some sail flat laces, this really cool kind of distressed, almost denim feeling pink laces. I feel like the pink laces would actually look pretty sick. There is a lot of details on this pair of shoes. I don't even know where to start. This feels like a tank of a shoe. The new star-shaped perforation holes. You've got some embroidery around on the toe box as well as on this pair as well. So that's kind of a cool little interesting detail. And then you get this holographic Nike swoosh. Depending on what light you're looking at, kind of changes color. The stuff that you would basically DJ on when you were a kid, you remember that? That material. Something that I did not know is that the sock liner is covered in leather, even the reverse of the tongue. I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera, but you got the Nike SB branding, and then if you look, I don't know, up at it or something, can you see there? It says Born SB. And then around towards the back, you got the midsole little changes over there with just like this block of rubber, which basically says on the turf. This is a really cool pair of dunks, like seriously cool. Right now, I am thoroughly liking these things. Might be one of my favorite dunks this year. I don't know. I forgot to remind you guys the release date for these, I believe, is now July the 21st. I think it was supposed to drop this month. They pushed it back or something, but yeah, the new release date, July the 21st. Let me know what you think of these things down in the comment section. I don't know how limited they're gonna be. Guys, that is pretty much it. That's all the boxes I got. You wanna take a look at the new Nike slides, which suspiciously look like Yeezys? Well, I compared them in that video over there.